Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's video, we will be discussing Man Down, Strap Season, Moby Dick, Big Fish, the biggest, Earl the Truth Spence Jr. activating the rematch clause against Terrence T. Bud Crawford. But before we do that, make sure you help support the channel by punching that like and subscribe button, and make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents about the rematch as I go through the video. So, Errol Spence has activated the rematch clause to fight Terrence T. Bud Crawford in December. From my understanding, the fight has been scheduled for December 9th. And I don't know why people continue to talk about the rematch, and kind of speculate that Errol Spence wasn't going to take the rematch when he told Terrence, we going to do it again. He told y'all at the press conference, we want the rematch. He told his son in the All Access, we doing it again, gang. Now that's 3 times you publicly heard the man say he doing the rematch. So I don't know why everybody kept getting on here acting like Spence wasn't about to activate this rematch. But at this point, whether you a Crawford fan or you a Errol Spence fan, you know Spence is gonna do what he say he gonna do, regardless of the consequences. This is the type of mentality that we're dealing with, and this is the type of personality that we're dealing with. And it has its pros and cons when you're that type of person, as we've seen. So everybody was all in the uproar, the day before, like, oh, the deadline passed. I mean, how do y'all know the deadline passed? Y'all do not know what the 30-day count is in the contract. You don't know if it's 30 business days. You don't know if it's 30 Wednesdays. You don't know how they wrote up the contract. You just know the number 30 and days. So he activates the rematch, and it's like nobody is confirming the rematch until they see a video of Bomac saying, oh, Terrence called me, the rematch is confirmed. So now it's confirmed, because Bomac said Earl already told y'all 3 times he taking the rematch. Now, about the rematch, is it too soon for Errol Spence to take the rematch with Crawford? Let me know and drop it below what you think. Is it too soon? And make sure you go through the full video, because I'm going to give my 2 cents on all these questions that I'm asking. But let me know and drop below what y'all think. So that's question number 1. These are the questions that I'm hearing, when I go to other people's channels, or, I'm on the lives and chats and stuff like that. This is kind of the conversations that people are having. Is it too soon for Errol Spence to rematch Terrence Crawford? Did he take too much of a punishment in the first fight to be rematching so soon? Does he need to be thoroughly checked out? Does he need to go see a neurologist? Does he need to go get a brain scan, a CAT scan? Some people are saying that these are the things that Earl needs to do before he even thinks about fighting Terrence Crawford again. He needs to get checked out. Did he have a rib injury? Did Earl really have a rib injury? And if he did have a rib injury, I can't imagine your rib injury healing by the time December come good enough for you to be 100%, even 90%, hell, even 85% to be able to compete in a fight. Will you be healed? Is that enough time to recover from that injury? That's the question. The first question would be, how long have you even had the injury? I mean, we may never know. It's all speculation. Listen, I don't know either. Like I always say, these are the things I heard. Make sure you watch the whole video so you can hear my 2 cents about what I think about these things. And what else am I hearing? Is Showtime, does Showtime even want to make the rematch? Because his interviews with Steven Espinoza saying the rematch ain't gonna happen till the end of 2024. I've heard him say that in the interview. he said it definitely probably won't be this year, early next year, maybe the end of next year. This is what I heard Steven Espinoza say. So does the network want the rematch in December? Which I guess it doesn't matter what the network wants because they got the contract. But I'm just saying. So what else have I heard? It's not enough time for Spence to make the changes and the adjustment that he needs to make to fight Terrence Crawford. And let me know and drop it below what y'all have heard. What else y'all have heard, about the rematch with Spence and Crawford. Now, to give my 2 cents about the rematch, I absolutely want to see the rematch. And I'm not going to say Errol needs to do this or he needs to get checked out or he needs to make sure he's okay and he needs to. I'm not finna say that because, he should know that. His team should know that. This because I feel like if Errol is just being stubborn about this and like forget it, we gonna fight again, like let's hurry up and get in there, because you know what I'm saying, and he's not taking the proper steps to be prepared properly to be more competitive. That's what I want Errol to do. I want Errol to be prepared and be able to prepare properly to be more competitive. So whatever that entails, if that entails you going to get a CAT scan and getting your brain scan to make sure you're okay neurologically, then yes, I want you to do that. If that entails you going to get Blu-ray to be your strength and conditioning coach, then yes, I want you to do that. If that means that you have to not fight in December and move the fight into 2024, then yes, I want you to do that. So my 2 cents is I want Errol Spence to do whatever Errol Spence feels is best for him to be able to be more competitive in the next fight with Terrence Crawford, in the rematch with Terrence Crawford. That's what I would like. And I feel like Errol owes it, and maybe owe is not the word that I should use because nobody owe nobody nothing, but I feel Errol has a responsibility to his fans to make sure that he comes into this rematch as in better shape, in better conditioning, and properly prepared to be able to be competitive. I feel like Errol Spence owes his fan base that, to be properly prepared to be able to be competitive. Now, if that can't happen by December 9th, then no, I do not want to see the rematch. If you still dealing with this, or if you still dealing with that, or this lingering and you got this going on, then no, I don't want to see the rematch. I want the best Errol that can get in the ring. Not a 30% Errol, not a 40% Errol, 85 and up, 87 and up. 87% Errol and up is what I would like to see in that ring so that he would be able to be more competitive. So that's just my 2 cents about the situation. Whatever people feel like he needs to do, he need a new strength and conditioning coach. And I'm gonna say this too. Him and Derrick James are fine. Do Errol need to add more trainers to his camp? I don't know. Do Errol feel like he needs to add more trainers to his camp? If Errol feels like he needs to add more trainers to his camp in order to be properly prepared to be competitive against Terrence Crawford, then yes, I think he should do that. I don't have any suggestions for Errol because at this point you should realize that Errol is doing what Errol believes is best for him. And I'm sure people can give their opinions and maybe he'll think it through and this and that, but Errol is going to do what Errol wants to do. And all I'm saying is I want Errol to be properly prepared in order to be competitive in the next fight. So let me know what you think by dropping your 2 cents in the comments below. Follow me on IG at 2 Cents Twitter. Follow me on IG at 2 Cents Boxing and follow me on Twitter at 2 Cents 20. I'm Jay, and stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next video. Peace.